Hello everyone. There has been a lot of gap between my older videos and the video which I am recording. I had been really busy with my trading and other activities, so I was not getting any time to record videos for this channel. But going forward, I'll make sure that I'll at least record 1 or 2 videos per week so that I share my knowledge with everyone. Okay, so this week I'm going to, since I already shared methods for picking up the intraday trades and also strategy for trading the crude oil. This week I would like to share my swing trading watch list, and I'm just sharing my views. So please see if these views are helpful for you. Especially please concentrate on the analysis part, uh, and uh, and do use this knowledge for your future trading purposes as well. Okay, before we get started, the usual disclaimer. So all information and all scripts whatever I am sharing you are only for educational purposes, and this channel does not guarantee or is responsible for your losses or profits. Trading involves money transactions and is a risky thing to handle. So please see the information presented as in more of a learning perspective rather than jumping onto trades based on the information which I am sharing. So this week, the two scripts which I'm going to have in my swing watch list. When I say swing, I enter a swing trade generally because I do not trade in options. I do trade in options. Since I do not trade in the stock futures, I really do not look for any shorting opportunities in the stock swing trades. I usually look for the longer side scripts, because only those things I can trade, because only the cash scripts I can only take long positions. I cannot hold short positions. Okay, the two scripts which I have shortlisted this week are Navkar Corporation and NTPC. So for both of these I have a bullish view, and I'll just show the charts analysis in just a while. And yes, so when I say weekly swing trading watch list, this does not mean that I'll exit these positions by this Friday or the coming weekend. If what I do is I usually trail my stop loss once I get an entry. Okay, so my risk is capped. Based upon my risk, I will do the position sizing and I'll keep my SL. As long as that SL is not hit, what I do is I tend to book I partially tend to book positions at times, or I do trail my stop loss at times. So which is purely I take this decision on daily basis. So I really cannot give any straight answer whether I would keep this position till what date. But these are the two stocks which I have in my watch list. So the only thing which I technically am concerned about is my stop loss. Okay, my stop loss is fixed, and my amount of risk which I am taking for each of these trades is fixed. Depending upon the money I want to risk for each of these trades, I fix my stop loss. And profits is something which is not in my hands, so I let my profits run as long as I think there is opportunity in the trade. Okay, now let's go to the charts for both these trades. For swing trading, I personally follow the 1 hour time frame. Hence, I'm showing the analysis in the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, Navkar Corporation in the recent past has done a double bottom. As all of you know, double bottom is as you can see this line, this is first bottom and this is the second bottom. As you know, the double bottom is a bottom reversal pattern which generally gives out opportunities for a longer trade. I mean, we can look for positions towards the longer side. Okay, and as you can see, once it has given a double bottom, it broke out from this channel. When I mean to say channel, this particular channel, it broke out. As you can see, there are only green candles here, and the script has been in up move from the past 2 or 3 days. Okay, and the volume is also very good for this particular trade, especially when you see this particular volume. I'm not showing the volume because it's pretty elementary thing. If you see at this particular point where I'm pointing right now, this breakout, when it broke off from this channel, there was a very decent amount of volume which was put into this trade. So, and as you can see, if we plot this 45-degree trend line, this has been exactly respecting this trend line and has been respecting this trend line and has been moving up accordingly in accordance with this particular trend line. So what I'm seeing in this particular script is, if it's going to break tomorrow, that's on Monday, if it's going to break the high of Friday, that is 21st of December, which is around 64.5, I won't mind taking a position in this trade with SL somewhere near this, when I say near, somewhere near the bottom of this particular trend line, or my SL can be Friday's low, which is nothing but 58 rupees. So based upon the situation, I'll keep my SL. It can be the low of this particular candle, or the low of this particular trend line, or it can be the low of Friday. So depending upon the situations, I'll decide this. Let's see how it plays out on Friday. And the possible targets for this one can be immediate resistance is placed around 65, then 69, and then we move up to 73. The reason for me to pick up these targets are, there is a gap which it formed when it was coming down. Especially if you scroll towards the right hand side, you can see this gap. Sorry, if you scroll towards the left hand side, you can see this gap. You can see here, there's a gap. It opened gap down, and this gap is not filled, which is nothing but 73.61 up to 74.68. So I'm seeing that it has potential to fill up to this gap, followed if it crosses this immediate resistance which is placed here, which is nothing but 69. So my advice would be, if the script goes in our favor, we can book some profit at 69, and some position we can take and carry forward till 73. Okay, this is about Navkar Corporation. Now coming to this is about Navkar Corporation. Okay, so we have a double bottom followed by a vertical movement, a vertical 45-degree movement with possible target up to 73. Then coming to NTPC, the same thing we can see in NTPC, but the only difference is NTPC we do not have a double bottom pattern which we are seeing, but one thing which we can see in NTPC is we have a very strong reversal pattern. As you can see, this candle, this is a very big green candle. See, as you can see, NTPC, it was in downtrend from a very long time. Okay, since Nifty was also coming, even though Nifty was going up, this had bit of consolidation here, and then it was in basically downtrend. But over here, you can see this has a very good bottom reversal pattern candles. One is this, and the other one is this. Even though it opened gap down on this particular day, it tried to push up. Okay, so these two candles give me the indication that there is some action which is left in the script. And as usual, if we plot the 45-degree trend line, we can see this exactly which is happening here. You can see here the 45-degree trend line. It's a good practice is that you should at least touch one or two candles in your 45-degree timeline for the 1 hour time frame in the swing trading. As you can see, the 45-degree trend line, the script is respecting the 45-degree trend line, and it is moving in accordance with the 45-degree trend line. Okay, so what we can possibly target in this particular script is that if it clears the high of Friday, which is nothing but 151.30, we can take a long position in this particular script with SL somewhere near the low of Friday, or somewhere near the low of this 45-degree trend line, and we can wait for targets up to 155 or 157. So this is a potential which this particular script has. almost we have a probability of 1:2. I mean, 1 rupee risk, we almost have a more than 2 rupee reward in this particular trade. If it breaks, if any 1 hour candle breaks this trend line or completely forms a candle below this particular trend line, it's a good time to exit this particular trade. But I think these two scripts are going to give us very good up moves in the coming week. So let's see how it happens and how it plays out. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe this channel, and do share it with your friends and family. Thank you.